Okay, guys, so, oh my gosh, I've been dealing with this printer issue. What's going on, man? Been dealing with this printer issue for going on 4 days now. My printer is completely out of stock. I have a Creality Ender 3 version 2. Technically, it's a Voxlab Aquila, but it's the same thing. I don't know what's happening here. I'm going to explain what's going on. The video that I'm replying to, if you haven't seen that, go back and watch that. That shows what's happening in progress of what's happening here. Basically what's going on is I have a dual extruder, and here I have this dual extruder, and it pushes the filament right here through here and goes down the PTFE tube into the hot end. Whoo, touch the fan. And the problem that happens is this is pushing it. If there's a clog, if there's something stopping the filament from going through, this has so much pressure that it will actually just completely crunch up the filament, and it can't push forward at all, and it just kind of keeps skipping. That's not this thing's problem, that's the hot end's problem. This just means that this is doing its job with 2 gears as it's supposed to. The problem ends up happening is either it gets bunched up here and it snaps and I lose 6 inches, maybe like half a foot of filament. That's a lot of filament. Or this tube will actually pop out of the hot end and just raise up, which then I don't lose any filament, but still. The problem that I've been having, I don't know if you can see it down there. I think what's going on is something's going on with the PTFE tube. It's not seated to the nozzle for some reason, and it keeps clumping up. Then it hardens, creates a clog, and then I have the backup that I'm having. I haven't been able to prove that. I don't know why it's happening. So many various different things have been going on that's been culminating to this issue. I'm frustrated. I'm at my wit's end. I have an all-metal hot end coming today. Hopefully that can just dissipate and get rid of that problem entirely. We'll see. But if anybody has any ideas, toss them out there, please. The fan is good. The shroud that I have has fan blowing both 2 sides on the hot end and 1 directly on the heatsink. So it's doing really, really well. It's keeping temperature just fine. But anything below 220 instantly turns into a clog. And I don't know what to do at this point.